Hello, folks. Today you might be able to tell the slight different layout. For a start, my LinkedIn QR code will be somewhere on the screen. I haven't decided yet, but today I'm going to talk about my experiences on LinkedIn. I'm not a pro. I'm just giving you a sort of young sort of marketers side of things of what I've gathered. So I've been on LinkedIn for a very short time. Um, in fact, let me quickly do some live digging for you guys. If you give me a brief second, if we go onto my LinkedIn, which the QR code will be somewhere on the screen, then if we go down to my posts, can we filter? No. Um, Basically, I haven't been on for too long, at least actively. So I've been on LinkedIn for about a year, but I've only been recently like posting frequently for about 4 months. So 4 months, not a long time. And what I've learned is that getting a small community is key to start with. I think joining I keep bringing them up because it's such an amazing community to be in. Mark Masters and Do You Are the Media has literally changed my outlook on like the marketing world and what it means to be in it completely, to the point where I can't stop talking about them and singing their praises. Without getting into You Are the Media, I don't think I'd be sat here right now talking to you guys, because as soon as Mark came in and started talking about the importance of building your LinkedIn and having a community around you that will back you week in, week out, has stuck with me to this day. I remember my first active post, which I saw, which is 4 months ago, was I'm going to Your Media Creator Day 24. I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be attending Your Media Creator Day on 24th of April. To those going, I'll see you there. And that got 465 impressions, 11 interactions, no comments. But that was the first post, and that was on Your Media. And I was like, hang on, so you're telling me I've been doing these weird posts, getting 1 like, 5 likes, none, 7. And I do this little post on You're the Media, which I've never heard of before, and I've just got 11. And it's from that day I started taking Mark a lot more serious than what I did. Because I went in like, this would be fun. I'll see what it's about. But then I realized what it was all about, and that's community. So the biggest thing on LinkedIn is have a community. And then from there, your posts, they'll see them and they'll like naturally. You'll get new connections. So I might hit it tonight actually, but I believe that I'm nearly at my first big landmark. Nearly. I've got 496 followers. So I'm 4 away from the big 500. And some may say, oh, I've got 5,000 followers on LinkedIn. I've been doing it for 4 months. Like, give me a break. But anyway, that's huge. Like, I never thought 4 months ago, starting my LinkedIn back up, that I'd have a podcast, I'd be in a community, I'd have attended a 200 plus person event and have nearly 500 followers on LinkedIn and hitting hundreds of views on YouTube as well with shorts. I wouldn't have thought it. But with Mark, drilling in community and building your LinkedIn for your personal brand is essential. I really took that on board and was like, okay, I've started seeing how I'm going to post. Now, granted, for months I've just been posting like some images, some text around it, and not much to it, just about what I'm doing. But now I've clocked that if I want to build my personal brand to the next level, what do I need to do? Well, for a start, what do? I work. I'm looking into other ventures. I am going to events. I've got my podcasts. If I posted all of those, my LinkedIn's going to be clobbered. So, this is where building a LinkedIn page for Ground Zero is going to come in crucial. and also having my own website is going to be crucial, which is what I'm working on now. So essentially, LinkedIn is going to be sort of the hub of it all, but outsourcing is going to be the ground zero. LinkedIn page, the I don't know what I call it, Ben Franklin, I'm Ben Franklin, something like that. Website, but at the center is going to be the LinkedIn. Even when I've got my own website and I've got the page, my personal LinkedIn is going to be the center drive of the promotions, because if people come through me and they see, without being cocky, and they see what I'm doing, if they've already bought into me, they're going to buy into Ground Zero. They're going to buy into the website newsletters, etc., etc. So through buying into you, it's a roll-on effect. This is why LinkedIn is so important, because once people buy into you, they then buy into what you do. So for example, if people bought into Mark, they're going to buy into You Are the Media. If he provides value as Mark Masters, they're going to see You Are the Media provides value because it's through Mark Masters. So your personal brand is essential. And I talked on Trisha Lewis's podcast. That went out today of recording, so Thursday. So you're listening on Friday. So yesterday it came out, and it's all about giving yourself credit, which is really important nowadays. But if we're going on LinkedIn, you can't have low confidence, like we talked about on that podcast episode. You can't have any disbelief in yourself. You've got to go on believing and putting out content that you are confident with. And if your confidence going into the post, the confidence will seep out of the post onto you. So, like, for example, I'm starting to become, obviously I'll still post text and images, but I'm starting to go out of that and start thinking, hang on, can I do more polls? Can I do more carousels where it's a bit more interactive, like slideshow sort of thing on LinkedIn, which I'm getting my head around? Like, there's loads of different content you can do. So that's why when also people say, "Oh, I've run out of content to post," well, have you tried a poll? Get people to vote on a certain thing you want to do or whatever. Get a an audience opinion. There we go, English Ben. Um, or have you decided to try and make graphics for your slideshow? Then instead of making a massive newsletter, which you may not be able to keep up with, condense it into 7 slides and have it in there. That's a lot more manageable and it's a lot more compact. And for old time's sake, if you have a podcast like this one, well, hey, every episode you can do a slight summary breakdown throughout the whole episode. It's not giving too much away, so you still have to watch the episode, but you have a graphical slide of what the episode's about. This is interaction, this is eye-catching, and this will help you build your personal brand, I believe. Granted, I am not any LinkedIn guru. I don't claim to be a LinkedIn guru, and I haven't tried it myself, but I believe that if I make a graphic that looks nice, it appeals and it's eye-catching, and I do that over a consecutive amount of weeks, it will work. We'll find out. I may be wrong, I may be right, but if I'm right, then I'm going to carry on doing it, and if I'm wrong, well, guess what? I'm going to turn around and run the other way. But LinkedIn, it is good because even through LinkedIn, I've been messaging people. My impressions have been through the roof. I replied to all the comments, and even if you're like, well, Ben, I don't want to grow my personal brand as such or get big or anything like that. I just want to be in like communities, talk, and potentially find jobs on it because I know there's a job section, or I want to look for jobs on it. Well, you can do that. You still have to build your network. Like, to get people to see your job advert or to like for you to comment, you're still gonna have to have those followers and you're still gonna have those connections. So either way, you're still gonna have to keep the ball rolling no matter what. But from my experience, it's a difficult one because you either need your posts to be short and snappy or long and informational. The in the middle where it's like about your day or whatever, they will get likes, but it's most likely from your community. I'm on about if you want to grow from people that you've never met before, you've never seen. Let's say impression out of let's say you get 1,000 impressions and you have 200 connections, for example. Those 800 people that you have never seen, you want them to like, engage, and follow. So how are you going to do that? Well, You can't just go, oh, today I did this and this was great, and then I met so and so and we did it. You can't. It's got to be either short and snappy, like I was trying to think on the spot, like Day in the Life of Ben, or you go down long information path. Today I did this. We talked about this and this showed this, and when they said this, I gathered, and you just go on and on. Granted, there are some cases. This is all my own experience, by the way. Some people may post like the in the middle and get thousands. I've done that and I haven't seen much engagement. Well, not engagement, results from it from people that I don't know. It's typically the very short-winded or the long information, which does well for me. Granted, go ahead, try your own thing, but I'm going off what has worked for me and not. If you want to learn a lot about LinkedIn, then you want to go talk to John. I can't remember his surname now. Oh, this is really bad. Um, it is John Esperen. He is what you would consider a LinkedIn pro. He does, I haven't been to it, but I know he does a LinkedIn event in Birmingham, and he's really big on it. But LinkedIn, it's huge. It's essential if you want to grow your business profession. Obviously, you've got the likes of Instagram and other lot, but if you want to grow a close audience that will engage and be with you, LinkedIn is the way. TikTok I haven't found much success with. I posted about Ground Zero on it, and then I got the glitch where you just got 0 views every video, so I've come off that and went primarily to YouTube Shorts and LinkedIn. And it's been growing at a steady rate. In the time LinkedIn's been up, not LinkedIn, Ground Zero's been up. I've gained, I think it's 13 subs, it might be more now. I've had probably thousands of views. I've had probably close to hundreds of likes. It's done well for the first couple of months. And the last I think it's 3 episodes now, it's been just me. I'm slowly getting the hang of going into episodes without scripts and just talking. I mean, like even episodes like this, I'm just waffling about what I know and what I think is right. And granted, like I said in Trish's episode, I'm 20 and I'm not that experienced, but I can only go off what I know and what I've experienced myself. And if I can recommend or know any pros, then yeah, I'll push them over to you guys' way, like John Esperen. But I'm going to find experience here, and that is my personal opinion on LinkedIn. Obviously, I've still got many years on it, and I will grow on it, I'm sure. But yeah, that's it. It's probably a short episode. I don't know how long this has been going on for, but that is my short deep dive as what I can at the minute into LinkedIn. My QR code will be somewhere around here. I don't know where it will be. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye bye.